That's better.
Missed a little there.
I always do. The beard demands its sacrifice. Hello, friends, countrymen, internet viewers. I'm Alex Whitlow, back for another installment of Between Two Fermenters. I am, of course, Great Lakes Brewery's most attractive, most humble, and hardest working employee. And I am here today interviewing none other than Alli Nimik of
Country Malt Group.
Nailed it! Country Malt Group. That's right, Alli Nimik here. Former Canadian mixed champion and world mixed double bronze medalist curler and gold medalist in malted barley sales.
I'll take it.
Yeah,
it's a nice
aboard.
introduction.
I know. How are things? Welcome on board.
Thank you.
This episode of Between Two Fermenters is being fueled by none other than my old friend, Canuck Pale Ale. Now, Canuck Pale Ale I like to call the Goldilocks of beers, and that it's just right. Not too malty, not too hoppy, not too bitter, not too floral. It's right there, waiting for you. At a cool, crisp $2.80 per can. You can find it in over 400 LCBOs and over 300 grocery stores. And a bunch of beer stores. Just look for it. Drink it, why not? I'm not your boss. Thank you again, Alli, for joining us today. As one of our first guests that actually has a real job, I mean, it's an honor to have you.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
Are you thirsty?
Absolutely.
May I offer you a Canuck Pale Ale?
I would love a Canuck Pale Ale. Quick hands.
That?
Do I have to open this myself now as well?
Yeah, it's
the brand.
It takes a village.
And now it's a gusher.
Whatever. In here in craft beer, have you ever opened a beer before? What would you say to our listening public that might convince them that that malt is in fact the most integral part of a beer?
It's the backbone. It really, if you don't have that, you're not making beer. So it's just really important to understand the whole supply chain, have a good feeling on where this product is coming from, and have those relationships with your sales team and the farmer.
I've never met my sales rep for Canada Malting. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Alli. I'm your sales rep.
Oh, well. So tell us a little bit about who you are. Malt salesman, curler, just general human being.
Yeah, well, I think you nailed it right there.
All right, there we are. We're settled. Curler, malt salesman, human being.
Yeah.
Next question.
Perfect.
Okay, you know what? I'll allow you to say it in your words.
No, I've been working with Country Malt Group in Canada Malting for about 10 years now. Moved to Ontario to meet you fine folks and a bunch of other new opening breweries in the Eastern Canada about 7 years ago now, and just have been roaming around the beer scene ever since. So, and then yes, curling is the other job that I kind of partake in. So leads to busy winters for me.
Is your malt the reason that I'm burping so much? Because I got some complaints.
No, it's the hops.
Okay, those pesky hops, they'll get you every time. So what is it about Canada's malt that makes it world class?
Our crop year after year is just so important to our Canada as a whole, the whole growing industry, agriculture. It's really kind of it's the breadbasket of Canada. So it's really exciting to.
It doesn't like bread baskets.
It's exciting to be able to put something in the ground, watch it grow, and then turn it into a fine product like this. It's some of the best in the world, I think, because of the passion behind it. Farmers love growing malting quality barley. They stand behind their product, and you can see the love that they kind of put into their crops all through the year.
Ew. So curling, fact or fiction?
Fact.
Neat. Do you find there's parallels between your work life and your professional curling life?
There's always beer.
I have been told, and it was actually sold to me as the ultimate sport, and that it's the only sport that keeps your beer cold as you play.
This is true.
In hockey, they at least make you leave it in the locker rooms, but to my understanding, there's some cool places out there you can leave it on the
backboards.
Yeah. That
Order
whole room is
from
refrigerated.
Down on the ice, get your beer delivered down to where you're playing.
They deliver it to you?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's
only in certain provinces, but.
I'm in the wrong province.
Yeah.
Which name the provinces in terms of best beer service? Top 3 best beer service if you're curling.
Manitoba.
Oh
yeah.
What else you got to do? I guess, right?
Exactly.
All right. Full disclosure: I actually did not know curling existed as a sport until I was 19.
Oof.
They don't televise it in other countries, really, which is a shame because it's basically like shuffleboard and like hockey and like crokinole at the same time. Speaking of which, we do an annual charity curling tournament called the Hopspiel. Are you available to play for GLB this year? I hear you're a real bringer.
For the right price.
How many of these bad boys?
We'll talk after.
We'll talk after. All right, you heard it here first, folks. It tastes like another one. So, with that, brings us on to our next part of the show, which is our rapid fire questions, which are rarely rapid fire, but eventually I'll figure it out. So, in your humble opinion, what is the best GLB beer?
Karma Citra, hands down. Fan favorite.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. I got it. No, I always have one on hand.
We could have started with that?
I wouldn't do it for any other guest, especially not Jordan or Robin, or Poke, or Scott, or Peter. But I do it for you. Oof. I have every beer we've ever brewed in that thing right there. So,
this got better.
Best GLB beer.
Karma Citra.
All right. How difficult is it working with Mike Lackey of Great Lakes Brewery?
He's a man of mystery.
Is the mystery you don't know the last time he showered?
He gets lost often, I found.
So in the brewing industry, why is there so much hate on crystal malt? That's crystal malt, not crystal meth, by the way.
I like crystal malt. I think it adds a certain, aspect to your beer, a little flavor pop.
What is crystal malt? For those like myself, people that have fake jobs in the brewing industry. What's going on here?
The malt goes through a roaster or a kilning process to add a little bit of color to it, which then adds a little bit more flavor to the beer.
What are in the brewing industry? We have a lot of like phrases, slang, catchphrases. What are some curling industry catchphrases or slang that we might not know about in the average world?
Man, that's an interesting one. Tap that.
You know what? There actually is there's a correlation.
Yeah.
We also use that phrase. It's
See?
typically in regards to a keg. Like if we're running low at a festival, we're like, oh no, we're about to blow. Yo, tap that.
Yeah, makes
so
sense.
What does it mean in your
You're
neck
gonna
of the woods?
promote a rock back.
Promote a rock back.
Yeah.
I have no idea what that means at all. So, what are the highlights of working at Country Malt?
Other than doing stuff like this, traveling around is a lot of fun. I have all of Eastern Canada, getting to go to Craft Brewers Conference and the Canadian Brewing Awards, that kind of stuff. It's been a wonderful way.
Did you know that we won twice Canadian Brewery of the Year?
I might have been there when you guys won, yeah.
Did we make a scene about it?
Oh,
Were we like,
you had a pretty good time, I think, those
That's
evenings.
kind of what Peter does for most things.
Yeah.
Just like classic Peter. What would you say is your biggest pet peeve within the industry? Maybe on your side, our side, that bridge we share.
Oh, man. Well, not all, but a lot of the bathrooms in breweries are disgusting. And as a
Not
female...
Great Lakes Brewery. They're brand new.
Hey. It's annoying, though. It's pretty gross. Seats always up. There's always crap everywhere. Not literal
Ew.
crap.
What brewery are you going to?
I know. Clean your bathrooms.
All right, this has now become a PSA. Breweries, clean your bathrooms. You heard it from Alli first. All right, folks, until next time, keep tipping that glass in the right direction. Keep it GLB fresh. And we will keep brewing it for you, Ontario, and Canada Malting Group. Malt Group. Canada Malt Group.
Nailed it.
Nailed it. I have a very important meeting at a place called Bryden's. And if you want, you can stop by, but if you don't...
Malt Group.